Buhari said the chief justices in 2003 and 2007 and 2011 were Muslim Northerners, but I lost every election. Okay, so what is that supposed to mean? I thought this man said nobody should disturb him. Why is he making political statement now? He should go and sleep and stop talking to us. We don't need your talk now. Go and rest. Former President Muhammadu Buhari said that the Chief Justices of Nigeria were all Muslims from the country's north, exactly like him when he lost his cases in the presidential election of 2003, 2007, and 2011. Buhari made this statement during an interview with NTA where he made it known that religion and ethnicity had nothing to do with his 3 consecutive defeats. So he also said that the introduction of permanent voters card technology played a vital role in his victory in 2015. So in Buhari's words, I think technology came to help because when people were talking of ethnicity and religion, I gave them example. In 2003, 2007, and 2011, okay, the election, the chief justices were Muslim Northerners, yet I lost all the elections. I went all the way to the Supreme Court. I think the one in 2003 was from Zaria, Hausa Fulani like me. The second one was from Niger State, a Muslim from the north. And the third one was Jigawa State, and a Muslim a Fulani man like me. And in all, I lost. Okay, so what are you trying to say? Are you trying to remove tribalism now? But when you eventually won the election, or when you're declared winner by Jega of the annex chairman that time, you came back and you became a bit more tribalistic and nepotistic because you changed all rules from A to Z. You turned them to Hausa Fulani or Hausa Northerner, the same way or the same thing Tinubu is doing now. So how can you say that? This man should go and sleep. You are the person that put Nigeria where it is today. So you will share part of the greater part of the blame, even though the one in now is probably also not ready to make things work. Because I don't see them like people that are serious, like people that will make things work in Nigeria. So, like I said, I thought Buhari is threatened by Nigerians and is trying to run to Niger. He's still talking again in Nigeria. He better mind what he says. And somebody say, which still implies that which went before you know. What is one writing? Don't know. Money speak to their account, not religion and ethnicity. Abi. Yet, Mohammed Tanko defended you in 2019 after Onogen was removed by PMB. History is our problem in this country. That is what you know. History is our problem. A lot of people cannot remember how things happened in the past. Anybody can just consider something and people will accept it. The northern Nigeria will never progress because they have no fear of God. The northerners destroyed Nigeria. Religion, now politics. He said someone is calling him a thief. Are you sure? Do you have a proof for that? Do you have a proof for that? So this shameless man still they talk. This guy need to be arrested. Yeah. Now so who will arrest him? That be the thing. There's no difference between Tinubu and Buhari. Tinubu is Buhari, Buhari is Tinubu. They must have entered some sort of covenant or oath before he left office, to ensure that they don't probe him as he is out of office. Politicians only God will punish una one by one for all evil damages you cause Nigerians. Wicked set of humans that none of you deserve to represent any single person. Abi, they don't deserve to represent anybody because they are very selfish, self-centered, and then egotistic and egoic. In fact, they have everything bad in them. It's the interest that drives them, and that's why they keep saying that if there's no permanent friend or permanent enemy, it's all about permanent interest. Huh. Now, wow, so it's a useless fool. The present regime tolerates fraudulent election and manipulation in court. It is evident in the recently concluded election in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa. Imo and Kogi was very terrible, and they are confident of victory in court because they know what your judges want or what our judges want. How smart you know who go interview this mumu now? A waste of time and energy. Exactly. So they are now interviewing him and he's attending to interview. But when he was in the office for the 8 years, he never made live broadcast. All the Independence Day and all the national broadcasts he made were pre-recorded. Throughout the presidential campaign, he refused to attend press conference and interviews and presidential campaign, debate, presidential debate. He refused to attend all of them. Now he's out of office. He's attending interview. What does he want to say? Or did they use Hausa language there? Because to speak English now is also a problem for him. Buhari messed this country. I tell you, it was shame that we had him as president. Now we've got someone else who is trying to be smarter, but his records and his reputation are also smeared. A very dangerous man to rule Nigeria. I thought, let me research on the current judges that are suddenly behind this corrupt APC party and INEC. I hope they are not Christians, because these judges, some of them are Christians, some of them are Muslims. They call themselves Christians. Do they go to church? Or they go to church and stay at the front for recognition, and when they go home to do their own thing. Yeah? What are you saying? And as I always say, you didn't win because you don't have enough money to buy them. Okay? And another person saying, see this animal, man, mumu, idiot. They insult Buhari here. I'm telling you, even outside person, they insult Buhari here. The guy actually messed Nigeria up seriously. So I say all this is based on the fact that the court in the land has made it a culture that no sitting president can be removed, and not the nonsense you are spewing. The most tribalistic and religious bigot, okay, we have in Nigeria. The most tribalistic and religious bigot that we have in Nigeria is you. And which technology helped you win election? If not for GEJ's so-called statesmanship, whatever, you wouldn't have come on board to cause the chaos we are battling now. So that is what is coming. Buhari is still trying to speak about godfatherism and about regional favor. Okay, his people were in court all through. Okay, the chief justices were his people, but he still lost election. Wow. So thank you for listening, and let's